depending on who lost in the winner semi-set.
Yeah, Bonchan and Punk have played each other a number of times, and it's the mirror match. They like playing the mirror. They'll go head-to-head in that. That's what we're expecting to see.
Yeah, and given how good Karen is, I don't expect Bonchan wants to play Scott in that matchup. No. Not a matchup that's fun.
Hell no.
Not a matchup that's easy to win. It's a rough time. Some people avoid the mirror, but yeah, as you mentioned, these two are just like, yeah, we'll play it. Despite them both having, you know, multiple characters to pick. So Punk.
Yeah, they played each other versus fighting in the grand finals, and it was Sagat Karen actually in the first set, and then he switched pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Karen brought it back and reset in the final. I feel like Bonchan is better in the scramble than Punk is. He's better at making the most of those frantic situations and winning out. Whereas Punk's a very clean ground place. You rarely see Punk jump ever at all. Bonchan will jump, even though Karen hasn't got great jump option. But he will throw that in there just to make you feel a little bit uncomfortable. And the character's got so much reward for being able to force those situations.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, Punk is one of those players, as you mentioned, he kind of just sits there and fights. That's the way he is on the ground. Bonchan is much more likely to backdash and then try to find whip punishes off that and, you know, go for like more unconventional stuff on the ground. Punk is going to sit there and fight you.
Yeah, there's the dash, and it wasn't checked by Punk.
Jab, jab, side switch already. Obviously, Karen's so good in the corner. This is really where she excels. And Punk as well. Really good at running this corner offensive striker throw.
Yo, wake up low forward.
Looking for that frame trap, but the crouching heavy punch doesn't bite, so just keeps it safe with the shoulder. Neutral jump.
Scouted the Rekka.
Yeah. One of the things he was in training mode for earlier was the Rekka. Not neutral jumping it, but like, you know, block the Rekka and then each of the options come out, trying to challenge each of them and punish them accordingly. Throw. Delays it a little bit in case there was reversal. So far, Bonchan, he baits the throw, but nothing that big, just another throw.
Already committed to walking back in and throwing mentally. That stun is racking up, and again, at that point where that stun was a big threat, Punk chooses to interrupt and makes the most of it. Gets out of the corner, and another low forward. It's like a run back of the first round. 2 interruptions back to back, and Bonchan winning the neutral run.
Yeah, winning in these moments where, you know, he's just finding clean hits, 2 bars there. Just doing a good job of running his offense and, you know, mixing up between, do I dash up on Oki, which isn't real, but you're not going to expect it? Do I challenge with a far button? You know, do I go for a shoulder? Like, what is it going to be? Yeah, a little far.
He's seen success from dashing up twice in that first round. Opened up in the first round with a crush counter roundhouse as well, so proving to be very difficult for Punk to predict or just raw react to what he's going to show.
Yeah, and if you're dashing a lot, it means Punk's going to start to stick out far buttons. Nice. Punk will stick out buttons on the ground to beat the dash. And then when he's doing that, you can just walk up and whip punish. Working on stun here. And EX.
Yeah, he'd interrupt. It's interrupted twice that time. It's a good time to EX Resent up.
See, yeah, Punk sticking stuff out, obviously, because he is expecting maybe a dash from Bonchan.
Damn, the interruption. That time the dash from Punk was checked. V-trigger activation.
Again? Yeah, kind of had a scout on that. There are times I feel like where you can see that Punk is gonna wake up reversal. And so far we've seen that a few times when he was close to Dizzy and then there as well. In the clutch, willing to go for it. Counter hit after the command dash. Eating, gets the combo after, working on Dizzy. Purposely does not want the Dizzy there. Went for standing medium kick so he gets a better stun. Ooh. Yeah, more damage off the stun here.
The X shoulder, there we go.
Hurts so bad, not quite the kill, but...
He didn't have the 2 bars that he needed, but he's got a huge life lead here, and it's going to be very difficult. Looking for that back throw.
Caught out of the air. Confirm. I'm going to take all the damage and corner carry off that. Delays it. Tries to bait the throw. Bonchan, nothing.
Waking up backdash again. The light kick, the micro walk back light kick.
Yeah, just made that little whiff happen. And, you know, Bonchan has talked in the past about how he's like, man, when you guys, like, when I watch Punk play, I just know what he wants to do. And you can tell here that so far a lot of Bonchan studying is paying off. He just seems really confident on the ground against Punk about whether he should dash. And Punk is one of those players that you can't just stay on the ground and fight normally. Just like, oh, let me just whip punish this, whip punish that. You have to throw some different looks at him, I think. And that dash is one of them, which is what Punk just interrupted there.
Yeah, dash has paid off for Bonchan enough, though. Happy to get checked once or twice if you can get away with it a couple more times.
Yeah.
Have to keep showing these options. There's the sweep, didn't activate, and again, he doesn't need to. He's going to activate on block. Oh, the whiff punish on the mooch. Trading.
Yeah, back and forth.
Swinging.
With the uppercuts, I mean, sometimes you got to take the risk. It pays off. Neutral jump a little late. Sweep activate. Oh, a couple of whiffs.
Brave walk out from Bonchan.
Yeah, you notice Bonchan's doing like whiff whiff. You know, he's expecting Punk to swing after and try to whiff punish. Walk up throw. One hit match here, and the standing light kick again. Punk now scouting the dashes more, which means if you're Bonchan, you're going to walk up and try standing medium punch, or standing heavy punch, or standing heavy kick from range. Standing medium punch there, yeah. That's what he's looking for, trying to intercept Punk, intercepting him. The back and forth on the ground. Dash up now. Backdash in the corner. Will be a side switch here.
Yeah, the
no,
walk-up throw meant that he gave away throw advantage. Again, the DP works there from Bonchan. No bait so far from Punk.
Beautiful. Bonchan knew the button was coming out. Overhead! Damn! Yeah, no delays, no weird stuff. He was just like, I'm going to go for this overhead right away. Set point already for Bonchan. This is looking like a quick one so far, and you see Punk sticking out those far buttons, trying to look for the dash.
Hard read sweep.
Pulling them with that medium punch from super far. Finds the hit under the cross-up.
Still takes the O-key, the reversals. Nothing afterwards.
That button is so good. That standing medium punch is excellent. Had the media didn't believe. Yeah, no throw break. Punk willing to sit there and wait.
Yeah, no need to take the risk. He's got the 2 bars, so there's a huge risk of getting opened up for taking that throw.
Yeah, one hit match. Both of them with so much meter. Can't make a mistake on the ground.
Bonchan has that activation though if he wants it. There it is.
Yeah, you have to eat the throw. Now it's one hit for the round. Go right into the critical R. Ow. Oh, it does so much every time. You just stare at the live bar.
She's one of the characters who really benefits from gut scaling as well. It's kind of normal damage, right? I think it's 330 on a CA.
Yeah, and the messed up thing, as you mentioned, is she doesn't have to like do some long combo or crazy confirm into it, right? It's just, oh, my normal low forward that I'm going to land walking around on the ground.
Well, a lot of supers end up losing some of their damage because it scales through the super, right? And hers doesn't really scale through the super. So hers and Ken's, for example, do the same raw damage, but Ken's will do less damage at the end of the round because of gut scaling.
He's got to kick you 9 times.
Yeah, exactly.
What's cool about that?
Shout out to Balrog being the best, obviously, because he's just one big right duff.
That's all you need.
All the damage in one draw.
And sweep activate. And so far, you can really see the adjustments that Punk has made on the ground have been big. They've been like really like, okay, well, I understand the way Bonchan wants to approach, and I understand what he's looking for. So yeah, just, wow.
Clashing.
Medium punches and crouching medium kicks.
Punk with a resource lead.
Bonchan
now he has lost a life.
Scary whiff.
Damn!
V-skill, activate. Full resources for Punk. He's got that critical art. Nothing from Bonchan.
Yeah, they're both just taking these throws. No one wants to risk. No one wants to risk.
Getting close to chip too, although V-reversal available for Bonchan. Overhead block. Whiff and
whiff punish with a medium kick. Sticks that leg out. Punk's still in this.
You can tell that he was looking for an activation point on that V-skill, and it's also a pretty safe way to move yourself forward, as long as it connects. Far medium punch. Again, Punk has made these adjustments on the ground to now look for these far buttons to check Bonchan's dash. Bonchan counter-adjusted by using far buttons like sweep or heavy kick. Back throw, big.
Light kick just checks. Straight away. Hit conversion, big damage and stun.
Wake up EX though. Take that risk.
No activation?
Yeah, I think at that point just saw the block.
Oh my lord.
This is a kill. Rekka to get all that damage. There's going to be stun after just in case that wasn't the kill. Great block and punish from Bonchan.
It's another set point here for Bonchan.
So we'll see. Punk has resources to work with. Walk-up throw behind the whiff. That sweep, yeah, we see.
Punish.
Bonchan's faking the dashes and going for those far sweeps. A little bit more now. See, there's the dash. Trying to throw Punk different looks. Stuffs the V-skill, gets the counter.
That hit conversion was sensational as well at that range. Oh, the chase down! That was cheeky. That's such a good answer as well because it's safe on block.
Look at the damage on this! Slide misses at the end. Punk with a pixel, challenges with a button, sweep activate. Throw in the corner.
Wow,
Wow, big
my
bet!
God, he's thrown it away.
That's going to be the
He's thrown it away.
He thought Punk was going to commit, but he didn't. Two
The
apiece.
slide on that Wrecker would have killed as well. It whiffed, and from there, Punk with the comeback.
Just like that. Turns it all the way around. Little adjustments went a long way, and now we're looking at 2 apiece. And Punkle is the one that looked stressed out despite bringing it back 2 games.
Sometimes fortune just shines on you.
Yeah. Is that the spotlight on the top of his head? Ooh, just waiting. Dashing up. Yeah,
dashing up behind that medium punch.
we're seeing a little bit more dashes from Bonchan. They've been stuffed a couple of times, and so he went away from it a little bit, and now bringing that option back into rotation.
Yeah, it's good to do it behind the button, though, because you can see he's putting that up. Then he double pumps the medium punch.
Then the sweep. So Bonchan's like, I'm going to dash, I'm going to dash. Punk starts sticking out buttons, and the sweep to beat that option. And also, Punk likes to walk back a lot, so sweep is a good option against him in general.
That confirm of the medium punch.
Raw Rekka, and
Jab.
perfect.
Closes it out.
Yeah.
Another set point from Bonchan. There's only so many set points you can save. As Punk reached his limit.
See, checks the dash, no cancel. Now you got to watch the sweep or far button from Bonchan. Yeah, low, but...
Oh, to punish, and he was ready.
Yeah, backs up. He was waiting for the uppercut just in case. Bonchan doesn't let it rip that time. Medium kick lands. Takes the V-skill out of the corner. Back throw as well. Sweep doesn't activate because it hits. They both have sweep available into the V-trigger.
Activates on hit, though.
Yeah, in the back. Rekka that time. Neither of them taking any risks, just keeping it super safe. V-trigger's gone now. Throw. Both on 2 bars.
Yeah, this couldn't be any more even.
Punk might die,
Oh
though.
my word, the edge forward.
Yeah, it's a one-hit match now for both of them.
Yeah, Punk wanted that shoulder into CA.
Bonchan with the jump back, luring Punk in, I think, maybe. With nothing. Dash up from Bonchan.
I love that dash forward. There was no way he would be ready for that.
The shoulder, looking for that one-hit hit. Confirm overhead. Scary on the ground now. Any hit, any mistake.
Trying
the
to dash
dash up.
something out. He gets it.
Spend the EX. One more to do it, and Bonchan prevents the 3-0 reverse sweep and clutches it out to move on in loser's bracket. Close one to the very end. It was a nail biter.
Yeah, that's a matchup that you need to sit down and spend like another 30 minutes going through all of the options that were being showed and cycle through as they play that head-to-head neutral match. They were literally going punch for punch with each other.
Yeah. And there was adjustments each way, right? It was the adjustment that Punk made, and as soon as Bonchan sees, like, okay, well, he's ready for this option, I'm going to bring out something else. And then once you get the feeling that, like, okay, I've done this 2 to 3 times, I'm going to bring back in the old option that I stopped doing. And that rotation of options on the ground is something that is just, you know, it's how it works. Neutral isn't only reactions and stuff, it's also predictions and reads and guesses that you have to make about what your opponent's going to do.
Yeah, that's why at the end there, the Orochi was a really good Hail Mary kind of read, because they were playing at that range where they wanted to just poke out buttons and interrupt, and from that range, if you clip them with the shoulder, players of this caliber, it's a given that they're going to cancel that to CA. So.
Yeah, and then you're just dead.
Yeah.
It's like at that health that they're at 40%, it's over. Shoulder and a critical will kill.
One hit into CA for Karen.